community.
Call Jocelyn on 9663 6733 or visit dsrc.org.au to get involved.
You're listening to Allegro Non Troppo on your community radio network. Joining us in the studio right now, we've got Ursula Perez. She is the musical director, and Timothy Lehman. He's the assistant music director and pianist, not pianist, for the Low Res Real Men concert coming up. Is this part of Midsummer? It must be.
It is.
How exciting.
One of the two events we're doing for Midsummer.
You've got two. You're very greedy.
Yeah.
What have you got?
We have our concert, and then we have the D&G experience. We're assisting in that on Thursday night.
What does D&G mean? Something.
It's Dolly Diamond's show.
It's Dolly's show.
Dolly's show.
Oh, I didn't realise that. Well, she's going to smack me now, isn't she?
Pitch slack for you.
It is going to be. Now, let's talk about the Low Res Men's Choir. Now, that's a bit of a handful to say there.
Yes, it is, and they are a bit of a handful.
Yes, I have to say, this is about 42 really hot young men singing beautifully, bringing a new, fresh sound into the community. So I would advise everyone not to miss this beautiful show.
Just for the eye candy, but the sounds of it for the start.
Certainly.
When you say fresh sound, in what sense?
In the choir sense.
Okay.
Yeah, the arrangement that Timothy Lehman has been doing for us, and if you think about it's male choir, so it has got a spice into it because
lots of testosterone.
Lots.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I'm in the best position in the choir because I'm in front of the choir all the time, so I got to have a good look at them all the time. So.
Sounds quite sick, actually.
It does. It's not right. So you're the conductor. Do you have one of those? What do they call the tail suits thing? And you flick your butt up in the air and then you sit down, or do you get to just wave your little chopstick in the air?
Exactly, just that. Yeah, nothing fancy.
Tell me the truth. Do they actually really follow the stick, or are you just doing it because it just sounds nice and it looks good?
It looks great, doesn't it?
Does.
Yeah. No, and the longer the stick,
the better.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that kind of the truth as you graduate through?
No, the truth is it actually do something for the people to keep the rhythm, and my work actually is to instruct them and inspire them during the song and keep them focused, to keep the rhythm once and to give interest as we have 4 different voices, tenors and basses and baritonos, and sometimes we also have a kind of in one of the songs we use a falsetto voice, which means kind of contratenor.
Okay, now let's go through that, Timothy.
Yes.
Explain baritone and so forth. Baritone is low.
Well, bass is the lowest.
Bass.
And then baritone is up from that.
Right.
And then being predominantly homosexual men, there are a disproportionate amount of tenors.
Homosexual.
There's a bit of like wrist flapping with the singing, you mean?
Yeah, especially for me. But so we have tenor 1 and tenor 2. So half the choir is tenor and half is low voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there's also, you were saying this homosexual, but there's also straight, gay, in between, all identifications of guys in the choir?
No.
No.
They're all homosexual men.
They're all homosexual.
Well, I hope I didn't out everyone. Whoops.
Ruined a few people's lives.
Okay. Now, it's been likened to Glee. Do you have pom-poms?
We don't have pom-poms, but we certainly have dancing in the Glee style.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought so.
choreograph.
It's not just boring standing up and just singing then.
No, it's not boring.
It's not boring.
Let me tell you, it's not boring at all.
So let's describe it. Just take us through the kind of journey that we're likely to see and hear if we go down there.
Okay, so there's a mixture of slow and fast songs, because we all like a torch song, I suppose. But the song Grace Kelly, which we have brought in, and if your listeners were listening on Monday, we played on radio. If you can imagine dancing to Grace Kelly.
Yes.
How exciting that would be.
Okay.
Yep, it's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that. Does it then progress to something else, or that's kind of the whole thing? Or you mean like it's a journey in the sense that it goes from slower to...
Well, no, I suppose there's no story to it, but we do try and make the mood of the concert up and down, So,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, you've got arrangements from the pop artists like David Bowie, Jackson 5, Queen, and then Micah, obviously.
Yes.
Mika or Micah?
Micah.
Potatoes or potato?
I think it's Micah.
Tomatoes or tomato? Which one?
I would have said Mika, but I'm no expert on...
Me either. I'm just taking a guess, really.
Yes.
Micah.
So, do you change the styles of their songs and arrangements, or is it just as is?
No, we write them, everything for the choir. Everything is written specifically for our choir and for the concert, so that we can have a chance for every voice type to have a chance of singing the melody. And so I do all of the arrangements so that we can manage a distribution of people singing the melody line and harmonies, and everyone gets a chance to do everything. And I've only just started doing arranging. This is my first time doing it, because Ursula and I have just finished at VCA.
Okay.
Oh,
last year.
okay.
Okay.
And
It's your virginal flight.
we're just
then.
our very first job as music graduands.
Going
Was
in
it
hard.
was it harder than you had thought, or was it easier?
Actually, it was easier than I thought
Easier.
it was going to be.
And-
Yeah, I had taken orchestration and advanced orchestration
Ow.
as part of my course.
And how did you get 40 or so homosexuals together in a room
Well,
to sing?
You
Yeah.
offer cupcakes.
Well,
Is that all?
that's the euphemism. No,
Yes.
where Nick and Rob are from Europe, and they're incredibly charismatic people, and I think that that charisma has drawn people into the choir, and it certainly is a very friendly, it's a very, very warm environment and very peaceful
Okay.
rehearsal process, and it's full credit to them to have this idea to do a choir and promote it and get people to join and stay and learn their notes, which is amazing for a choir.
For a choir, have they been together long? Or
Nick
is
and Rob?
this the low res men's
Oh, 1 year.
choir? This is the first year they've been together, and it's the first year you've actually directed the whole thing. So it's really wow.
Yeah. Well, we had a music director for the first 6 months for our first concert, which was in July, and then I was playing the piano then, and then we didn't have a musical director, so Ursula and I were at uni, and I suggested Ursula to do it and offered to do the arrangements, and so this is our first time doing it.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. It's their first time. Oh, now where are you performing? Where is the choir? Where can you fit 40 gay men?
Oh, well, it's very,
phone
very
box.
tight.
I'm sure you'd have trouble finding room, but anyway.
It's quite tight at the Uniting Church at is it Balaclava? Yeah.
I'm looking now as we speak.
Yes, it's 260. Oh no, that's where
It's
we're
the
going
corner
after.
of Chapel and Carlisle Streets in St Kilda. It's the St Kilda Parish Mission Uniting Church.
Yeah, it's on the corner of Carlisle and Chapel Street.
Chapel,
Yeah.
that's right.
But it's the third stop after South Yarra, so it's easy to get to on the train, and you can get the number 3 or number 16, as Ursula and I do every Monday night for
Together.
our rehearsals.
That's so sweet. Well, we're going to try and get down there, aren't we, Rob?
Yeah, I'd love to go.
Yeah, you just want to look at the boys.
Of course I do. Well, you know.
I just want to look at Ursula when she flips her
Yeah,
butt up in the air and
the
those
conductor jacket.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I think it's the Mickey Mouse syndrome when he did the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Well, it's not getting any smaller, is it? Well, Ursula's pregnant.
Oh,
She's pregnant. So.
Well, that goes there, darling, not on the
Oh,
bottom.
right.
As well, no. It's unbelievable, Sue. It goes everywhere.
I know, I've had them. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll definitely get down there. Now, give us the dates and the times and the place one more time.
Well, it's the 31st of January, which is next Sunday, 1
Yes.
week henceforth. And doors open at 4:30, and you get full of grog before the concert starts
Oh,
for free.
God.
Actually,
That'll
just
help.
one glass of bubbly. And the concert starts at 5, and it costs $15.
Okay.
But if you intend to go, one would book sooner rather than later, because every concert we've had has been a sellout. Every single concert.
every single concert.
Every single concert of Low-Res has always been a sellout.
And it's not going to stop here, right?
No.
Just quickly, what's the age group of the performers? Are they from what
From
age?
18 to
55?
Okay,
55,
so
yeah.
quite a wide range of guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get down there. Thank you
you.
for joining us today. You're listening to Allegro Non Troppo on your community radio network.
Valiant Clearance Centre, 617 Spencer Street, West Melbourne. Valiant offer a unique range of ex-hire